Hey, this is Carlton. All right, so I'm coming on here to say to everybody, what you're witnessing right now is God's plan. All right, so let's explain this. October 30th of 2020, I'm sitting here at the gas station on Harborview Road, where I turned over my daughter based on a complete fabrication. And Mr. Tyler Bessinger and Corey Allen, they got my family court final order that this judge wrote, which is filled with so many false statements and lies. And I want to tell you a story. I'm sitting here in my truck. So when that weekend we're going to Charlotte for my daughter to spend the weekend with Kevin Harvick's son Keelan and Kyle Busch's son Brexton and their fathers. It was going to be a Halloween weekend, and Rosalind and myself. She was looking forward to it. And then we got this thing, this phone call, complete craziness. I'm not going to get into the case, but when I was driving down Harborview Road here on James Island to bring my daughter to turn her over, which is complete fabrication, still to this day breaks Rule 11 for attorneys. You know what that is. She was crying, and I told her, I said, "Booger, stop crying. This is God's plan. This is not my plan, and this is not your plan. This is God's plan." And I made a promise to her. One day when we reunite, all of your dreams will come true. And right now, what is going on, I want to explain something. When this happened back then, I was literally a specialty contractor in masonry, carpentry, and painting. And I was a real estate agent working for a real estate company, The Group. And so I've taken all this tragedy and I've bettered myself. I'm a residential builder now. I studied, got my tests, and I'm a broker in charge and all these great things. And I'm still moving every day, fighting and fighting and fighting. And I want to explain something. We have to take our Republican Party back from the people that have it right now. We have to take the Charleston County Republican Party back. This is God's plan that they are attacking me like this. And I want the public, James Island, Johns Island, Kiowa, Seabrook, and Folly to understand. I know this appears like craziness out of a crazy episode, but this is God's plan. Do you not remember when Trump was not in office, how they attacked him over and over and over and accused him of all these lies without proof? And they did a witch trial with him, and all that stuff was fake. This is happening to this guy right now. We have to take our Republican Party back. Mara Brockbank is horrible. The fact that she is calling Tyler Bessinger, who was the leader of the secessionist party with the Dixie Rising, she's calling him that's her son, and that she supports him, and she's been behind this whole campaign of defaming me. And I'm not going to get into other names, but the current people that are in charge of the Republican Party, they want you not to show up. We have to take our Republican Party back. And they are endorsing this person named Annette Begner, who lied about the mayor of James Island. I know her. Like, she was the first one to give Miss Cheatham, a 93-year-old woman, whoever that is, you're going to have to wait, give a 93-year-old woman food through Sheriff Carl Ritchie's community outreach program. And then I put a roof on that house for free. Y'all all saw that. And for Annette to go in her office and have a meeting and then go and lie about that, and then the mayor just publishes, "Hey, here's the video. I never did that." That is the type of person that Mara Brockbank is endorsing and also the party. We have to go to the Charleston County Republican Party meetings and show up in numbers and take our party back. There is a reason, my friends, and that the guy I'm running against just moved here 18 months ago. 18 months ago, and he's got 100 million. He came out with some great commercials today. I'm like, wow, that's pretty freaking cool. But I don't have that money. But guess what? I have this cell phone, and I'm talking to you. This is God's plan. And if you truly believe in faith and family and freedom, look here, buddy. I put my life on the line in Somalia, and one of my actions, I was told by F-35 pilot, Marine pilot out of Beaufort, that my actions is now a training video for the Marine Corps pilots. I didn't know that, but I put my life on the line in Somalia. So, my point being made, faith, God, this is God's plan. Family, I will change family court. And understand this, God only picks his toughest soldiers to fight his toughest battles. Understand that. All this stuff you're going to hear from Corey Allen and Tyler Bessinger, it is completely false. It's just like what happened to Trump. It is happening locally here in James Island. That is insane. I know to say that. But guess what? My case is on appeal right now. And guess what? I had 2 House members. 2. Representative Gil Gatch wrote a bunch of bills because of my case. And they're in the State House right now. And a 3rd representative is like, man, I'm picking that shit up. Matter of fact, I'm going to write another one, Carlton. And you know who you are. Thank you very much. And then let's talk about Jordan Pace, the chairman of the Freedom Caucus. Great guy. He wrote an affidavit for my case to have a judge recuse himself. Well, guess what? After 3 motions to recuse, let me back this up. After I was successful in keeping my family court judge from getting promoted to his father's bench of circuit court in the 9th Circuit, we filed, and my ex's lawyer even admitted that I was successful at keeping this judge from getting promoted to his father's bench on the 9th Circuit, fulfilling this prophecy. Well, guess what? If you don't play by the rules, I'm going to call you out. And I don't give a crap who you are, how powerful, how rich you are. I'm going to call you out, and I'm going to stand for freedom. And guess what? For fairness. But what is insane, Jordan Pace did an affidavit for me, the chairman of the Freedom Caucus, asking this judge to recuse himself for a political conflict. And I was running for office. And guess what? The judge gave a big finger to Jordan and kept my case and slam dunked me and wrote a 177-page final order. By the way, it wasn't written by him. It was written by the lawyers. And when my lawyer asked to have, hey, Your Honor, you gave them an extra 30 days to write this thing. Can you give us 10 days to give our response? Guess what? He gave us a middle finger and didn't give us a chance to respond to it. So it's completely 1,000%, I would say, most of that in there is completely slanderous lies. You ever watch the movie Liar, Liar with Jim Carrey about lawyers? Well, guess what? That is exactly what happened. So I firmly believe when I told my booger boo, that this is God's plan and not mine. And right now, I know this is God's plan, that I'm going through this hell and y'all are watching it unfold. But guess what? I am confident that I will win this election. And I guarantee you there is not one person in this race for District 115 that will stand up for you and go to bat for you and take on corruption like I've done. I have testified in the Judicial Merit Selection Commission to have a judge removed from office. Well, guess what? They didn't do it. They put her back in office here, and then she slam dunked my case, and then she was removed from my case, and then this guy did this shit to me. And guess what? I'm not done. I'm not done. And they put, I'm not going to go in, but it's been crazy. But guess what? I firmly believe with all my heart that Jesus Christ said, guess what, Carlton? I'm picking you. You're it. Why? Why? Let me tell you why. I am the firstborn son going back 5 generations of the Cross family. Cross. My first 5 generations back was Welcome Cross. Can you imagine having the name Welcome Cross in in grade school? Yeah, they'd probably, hey, let's pin Welcome to the Cross. Frank Richard Cross. James Wallace Cross, my grandfather, and then my biological father, Lance Cross. Now, let me explain something. My family, on my grandfather's side, the Cross side, we're from this little town in Georgia called Hopeful, Georgia, the bottom left corner of the state. Hopeful. And the Cross family has been through a lot of tragedy. And I'm going to try to break that with this whole thing. Tell you what, the pandemic of 1919, Welcome Cross died with all his, and his son, Frank Richard Cross, was the only surviving member. And some tragedies took place. My grandfather watched his mother get struck by lightning when he was 11 years old, right in front of his face, died instantly, out there in Hopeful, Georgia. And I was taken back, and all my grandparents are buried in that graveyard. And my grandfather said, Carlton, the Cross family, we've been through a lot of tragedy. But you know what? We're always hopeful for a positive future. And as long as I know and I have God on my side, and my family court case, that this 177-page affidavit, or not affidavit, of final court order, which normally most of them are only 60 pages. This judge tried to write this thing to cover his ass. Guess what the last day of my family court case was? Good Friday, the same day they crucified Jesus Christ on the cross. I am Carlton Cross, and when I was 7, my dad, Jay Walker, adopted me and changed my name. So that is what is going on. And as long as I put both feet in front of the other one every single day, keep walking, I'm going to cross the bridge to a positive future. And I have a track record of not giving up. And guess what? A track record of pile up so much crap in front of me to where I can't see how to get over it or get through the tunnel. But I don't care what it takes. I will not stop until I get over the other side or get through the tunnel, and I win. And I will be victorious through persistence. And that is our motto. And I want you to join my team. Go to votecarltonwalker.com. And this is God's plan. This is not my plan. This definitely wasn't my daughter's plan for them to do this nefarious stuff. But if Corey Allen and Tyler Bassinger are pulling court records, why don't you pull the court record that's currently open where there's an active defamation case that the Circuit Court of Charleston denied a motion to throw out. There was a hearing, and guess what? I have an active defamation case against a counselor who lied about me in my family court case. So this is a cease and desist to anybody that republishes, because I know you're watching, that republishes anything out of that family court order that is incorrect or inaccurate. And eventually all the actors in this, which is currently on appeal, and guess what? It's going to come around to 2016, or my daughter's going to be 16. So then we're in the statute of limitations, so she can go back and literally rock everybody's world with a legal suit. But right now, man, I'm not worried. But I am going to protect my reputation, and we will be filing a court action for defamation against all these dummies who have been destroying my reputation with you guys. So I hope that explains everything. And I want you personally, no matter what you're going through, no matter what the craziness is, just remember, this is God's plan. It is not yours, and it is not my plan. This is already written. And we have to take back the Charleston County Republican Party from these crazy people who are endorsing people like Miss Begner. Whatever you do, this November, do not touch the ballot for Annette Begner. Don't do it. Anybody but her. And then we need you guys to go to the Charleston County Republican Party, get involved. We got to take back our party. And not only that, we got to have good people running for these seats, not people that literally just moved here 2 weeks before filing to run for the City Council of Charleston. What? She just moved to James Island. She's been here 3 years. Before that, she lived in Somerville. Before that, she lived in Illinois. And I had Citadel Cadets. What do we do to keep people from just moving here, taking over all the political stuff? Well, dang it, go vote. And come with me. Meet me at the Charleston County Republican Party meetings. Let's go. Join the fight. We are the underdog. So, like I said, remember, this is God's plan. And it's not yours, it's not mine. And God only chooses his toughest soldiers to fight his toughest battles. And you're witnessing, this is Carlton Cross, but currently I'm Carlton Walker. I was born Carlton Cross. So, thank you very much for watching. And I hope that explains everything. And I hope this wasn't too long. See ya.